How you doing? This is Adam McInnis, hit songwriter and producer. You most likely know me from being one of the collaborators on the hit track from aespa called Next Level. Now today, I'll be doing a song breakdown and video analysis of NCT's song Hot Sauce. Now a bunch of people wrote to me in the DMs asking for me to check out this song, so I figured I'd take some time to give it a shot. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, if you like seeing these song breakdowns, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, make sure your notifications are on, because you're gonna want to be notified of all the amazing things we're gonna be having on this channel soon. Everything from demo critiques to more in-depth video reactions, and also I'll be bringing in some of the producers and songwriters of these big hit songs that you love. These will be in our private events, so make sure you are following the channel so you can be staying posted on all of this really cool things we're gonna do. If you like music, do me a favor, go ahead and support my band, Sons of Legion. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Make sure you check it out. We got some really good tracks over there, hopefully some that you like, and maybe tell your friends about them as well. I'd really appreciate that. That being said, we're going to get into today with NCT Dream song, Hot Sauce.
Hot sauce, keep it deep there. 날 따라 넌 twist it. Hot sauce 타오를 때. 입맛대로 먹어봐.
Alright, so grabbing attention in the first 8 seconds, they are definitely doing with that sample. Whoever created that, whoever had that idea, kudos to you. It's genius. I don't know if someone has sung that in the studio and they were like, hey, let's keep that, or that's a sample from something. But anyway, it grabs attention, it makes you interested. Now, then they name the title of the song. So they say the title of the song right in the beginning, and that's a way of just keeping the listener now understanding what the song's gonna be about even before you hear it. So, similar to what we've seen before, a lot of times when they start these songs, they have a lot of high frequency coming through just to grab attention. In this case, it's a and then they support that with a chink, 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 chink. But then when they go into the verses, they have to now subdue that sound, otherwise they'll be fighting with the lead vocal because they take up the same exact frequency space. So let's see how they play with that arrangement. Notice what they do. They muffle it and they roll off the high end. What does that mean? The high end is the frequency that's at the top part of your voice, meaning the highest frequency that comes off of it. So if you were to roll off the frequency, instead of my talking like this, it'd be like this, like this, like this, like this. The higher I would talk, if I was to roll it off, I would go, I'm talking normal, I'm talking normal, I'm talking normal, I'm talking normal. So that's actually rolling off the high end. It's taking away the high frequencies in a sound. You can do it on guitars or pianos or vocals, anything. It's just usually just taking off a certain frequency so that way it leaves space for the other frequency to come forward now and be in the forefront. So if we're looking at the power 3, it's that's the power of 3, is that to tap, 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 to tap. So if you're learning these power of 3s, it's being done in the melodic structure and in the syncopation of the actual hits that the vocal melody is creating. Okay. Then they go to this next section. It sounds like they're at an acoustic guitar, and that's it. Wow, it's already like 3 different songs. So we went from the then we went to like a lower vocal version of that. Then we went to an acoustic guitar, and then we go into this next section, and it's changing from the strumming acoustic guitar to now a plucked version of an acoustic guitar. Check it out. Alright, cool. So as they're building tension, they're adding and stacking harmonies, and that's one of the things you can visibly hear. So I just want you to pay attention to that. As they're building, you'll start to hear more harmonies come in to get to its most climactic point. It's always important to remember that. If you are trying to write songs at home and you're wondering, how do I make hit songs? Like, how do I make this energy that makes people really react? Well, a lot of it's based on tension and release. How do you build the most amount of tension, and how do you have the most amount of release? Because that is the value that listeners walk away with feeling. It's an actual and emotional reaction that most people don't even know what's happening. They're going out to their day not realizing that they're getting emotional releases of adrenaline, okay? Behind every great song is a bunch of shots of adrenaline. I'm giving you very high-level secrets right now, but just know that behind every hit song is shots of adrenaline and dopamine. Okay, it's part of the roller coaster of what makes it entertainment. So let's see how they do it. Obviously, they're building up all these harmonies, and then they're gonna drop it into that because that was brought in their intro and is what is one of their anchors. See, no harmony here, but harmony here. Now this is interesting. I want you to hear where they put the snare. Now, most people who aren't musicians, you might not think this is a big deal, but usually a snare goes on the 2 and the 4. I mean, if I went 1, 2, 3, 4. So it usually goes 2 and 4. They're putting the snare on a very interesting hit, so let me listen to where that's at. All right, cool. So as they're building tension, let's see what they're doing to fill up that sonic space. So they're using a few things. So let's just check out the elements so that way you can hear them separated. So they're getting that really high, so everyone can hear that. They're adding a clap that's going. All right. That was cool. They did a little fricka. Listen to this little addition of a scratched DJ effect. Watch. And then it goes, ooh, listen. It goes, ooh. Back to the guitar. Now they skip the strumming guitar part and they go right into the plucking part, which means that this section must be their pre-chorus. And what I always say is I'm hearing so many universal lyrics on these songs, like I'm the one, hot sauce, like anyone can say these words. And I notice it's always in their choruses. So even though I can't understand what's happening in the verses, whenever I get to that chorus, these are words that anyone in the world can sing along with. So that's definitely part of the structure that I'm noticing. Okay, so now that we've honed in on their pack, that snare drum, notice how they've actually changed the tone of it. So this is the stuff that's really important, because a lot of people don't realize these are meticulous reasons and selections for changing or adding things. It's not like producers just go, oh, let's just change it, and like, to what? Ooh, who knows? We have sound banks on top of sound banks of different ideas and examples, and so we go, okay, let's change this here, but to what? And then we go through all our different sounds. If you notice here, it doesn't sound like the other ones. Check it out. Listen to the sound of the snare hit here. Watch. Hear it there? Listen to it one more time. Now listen to it here. See how it's a completely different sound? It's doing a very similar structure, but the sound is different. That's because someone said, okay, listen, we use it over there, but if we want to give the listener something new without them really knowing it, let's sneak in this other one, and hopefully it makes them still feel the same emotion to be connected to it. So let's keep listening. That's crazy. Whoa, this is wild. I mean, this is all wild. This is actually a mixture of things within a mixture of things. This track sounds like it would be in like a nightclub in UK, but then it also has these really fresh sounds like bing, almost like neo-soul chords, but with almost rave sounds. This is interesting. And then there's all kinds of transitions. So listen to this part again, but listen to all the things actually happening here. Cool, so we're going to the last chorus. Obviously, like I always say, this is where the ad-libs get a chance to shine. This is where the lead vocalists usually have their chance to put riffs and runs and all kinds of things. For anyone who's trying to learn how to do riffs and runs, go check out my website. I have a course that teaches you how to sing riffs and runs. So if you're learning to sing like the guys in this video, or for any other singer, if you want to learn how to do all this stuff, check out the course. It probably will help you get there pretty quick. But that being said, that's what they're doing here at the end. It's the time for everyone to showcase the different flair and flavors before the song ends to make the ending the most climactic point of the whole song. Video's interesting. All these videos are interesting. Like I said, I like in the background it says bienvenidos, which means welcome. Where are they? And it means welcome in Spanish. Very interesting. So all these videos, the wardrobes, the lighting, the camera angles, like everything they do is just so. SM Town is not playing around. SM Entertainment is not playing around. They always do an amazing job. Like, this is the kind of company, and I'm just saying, this is the kind of company that I would love to work with more, because they're thinking in the future. They are constantly thinking of how to create something in the future. And I think that's how you have to create music and create media, is thinking future forward at all times. So yeah, I'm just always impressed by what they're doing. Super catchy track, a lot of swag, a lot of cool things going on here. Hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown in the song analysis, and I will be giving more content in all different kinds of genres and different kinds of music. Depending on what you want to hear, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you want to hear broken down, so that way I can help to do more video breakdowns that you will actually enjoy. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Give me some of that.